This stack of cards was compiled to facilitate working through the MCAT-style passage, applications of hard, soft, acid-base theory, and the topics discussed include electronic structure, atomic chemical behavior of acids and bases. At least that was detailed in the passage. All right, so let's see some background info on these cards that will help you get through something like this. E blank Y is the tendency to attract electrons within a bond. E blank Y is the tendency to attract electrons within a bond. That would be electronegativity. So electronegativity is the tendency to attract electrons within a bond. Draw the structural formula for methyl vinyl ketone. So what's the structural formula for methyl vinyl ketone? All right, so here's the structural formula for methyl vinyl ketone. So here we have our vinyl group. That's a carbon double bonded to a carbon. Here goes the methyl. So that's why it's named methyl vinyl ketone. And you know, the adjoining chains are named in alphabetical order. Okay? So this vinyl group right here, it's a good thing for you to memorize. All right? Just for your quick reference, try to memorize that structure. Draw the structural formula for 2,5-hexane a diketone. All right? So that's 2,5-hexane dione, and what's its structural formula? All right, here we go. So either way you number it, because you're supposed to number so that you get the lowest number. You get the lowest numbers for the substituent groups when naming. So here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 2,5-hexane dione, and there's 6 carbons total. I didn't go over here to the 6, but so yeah, that's how we get 2,5-hexane dione. Okay. Methyl vinyl ketone is an blank unsaturated ketone. So what type of unsaturated ketone is methyl vinyl ketone? The structure that I showed you in the previous card before last. What type of unsaturated ketone is it? It's an alpha beta unsaturated ketone, because with like in relationship to the carbonyl group, so one carbon away from the carbonyl carbon is going to be your alpha carbon, and two carbons away from your carbonyl carbon is going to be your beta carbon. So if you go back and look at the methyl vinyl ketone structure, you'll see that the double bond falls between the alpha and beta carbon. That's why it's alpha beta unsaturated. Draw the structural formula for propenal. What's the structural formula for propenal? Okay. No, it's not propenal, it's propenal. All right. So here we go. So here goes your aldehyde group. That's where you get the al from. It has 1, 2, 3, so it's prop. But notice also that you have this double bond here, so that's where you get the enal from. So it's propenal. Okay? and naming it as such accounts for both the carbonyl group for the aldehyde and the alkene, where you have your unsaturated